When you first saw that thumbnail, did you have to give it a second look to realize that this is Block Story? The head developer was actually keeping this a secret from me, and I was just as shocked as everyone else was in the Discord server when this was announced out of nowhere. Hello guys, it's Xcel, and I've finally been given dev access to the airplane coming to Block Story, and I've done lots of testing with it. So without further ado, let's go for a ride. So it's worth noting, just like the car, that this thing runs on fuel. Luckily it doesn't burn through it too quickly. You'll be able to fly this thing for quite a while before you need more. Speed-wise, this thing travels slightly faster than all other forms of transportation. So if you don't have any teleporters with you, this will be another significant option for traveling far. It's also worth noting, just like other vehicles in the game, that this one can be colored. Customization has always been a main focus with this game, so it's great to see the plane continue the color trend. Some of the other details worth noting about this plane include 2 meters when you're actually flying it. The one on the left shows the current speed that you're going, and the one on the right shows just how much fuel you have left in the current tank that you're using. Also, if you can't get enough of Ted's stupid face, you'll be happy to know that there is a picture of him on the plane and you can't get rid of it. Now, let's discuss the controls for this thing. It's worth noting that I only have the PC version of 13.1.1 and I don't have the mobile version, so I have no idea how it handles there. However, it might be very similar to it in a way. Here's the gist of it. Headhunter, the head developer of this game, did tell me he designed the plane physics from scratch. So it's worth noting that the controls for this game might be different to other plane games. Let me explain. So in order to take off, you need to hit the forward key, which will be W for most of you. The best way of taking off is to find a flat area or just drive it off a cliff, because as of right now it seems like even when you're driving at the slowest speed you just kind of gradually descend without any penalty at all of falling. Anyways, in order to properly take off you just need to keep holding forward, and once the plane reaches its top speed it will slowly lift off the ground. It does take about 30 to 50 blocks to reach that top speed, so make sure there is enough space for you to do this. Controlling this thing in the air is pretty straightforward. Because of this, you shouldn't struggle figuring out how it works. You can move right or left by holding down A or D. It also has the ability to slow down faster by holding S. It's also worth noting that there is no Z axis on this plane to speak of, so you cannot tilt the plane forwards or downwards, which is really unfortunate in my opinion, because I've always wanted to live out my Battlefield 3 and 4 fantasies of attempting to blow up people with an RPG by jumping out of my plane and hopping back in. However, I think I might have found a way. I guess this'll do. So the only way to go up in this plane is by holding the forward key. It will move up about 2 blocks per second. However, if you aren't holding anything down, it will slowly gradually descend and slow down, like I said earlier. If you want to get down faster, of course you can hold down the S key to slow down much quicker and you should land safely. I also did try to fly this thing in space, however it seems that it doesn't get off the ground there, which does make some sense because it's not necessarily possible to fly a plane in space. So now that we got that out of the way, you're probably wondering how to obtain this and what the crafting recipe is, and I don't know. This vehicle is actually meant to be a secret in the game with a few other features that haven't been revealed yet. Allow me to explain. About a year ago, when 13.0.6 was released, there were a set of hidden achievements that also were put into the game with no explanation whatsoever. Us as the community came together and tried to figure out what those things were for, and after holding an event together, we were able to figure it out, and it turns out if you complete all of those hidden achievements, you would unlock the multi-tool. I actually made a great video on it. You should totally check it out. The head developer ended up liking the community event we held for this, so he created a few more hidden puzzles in the game so we can once again attempt to solve them together. The airplane is just one of the few things being added. I know for a fact there is another hidden achievement and there might be plans for even more. Even I don't know what these hidden achievements will contain, which adds to the excitement for me personally. Considering that the airplane was just one of the unlockables for the hidden achievements, who knows what else might be hiding from our grasp. So, I want to know what you think of this airplane. How badly do you want one? Do you see potential with this thing? Do you think there needs to be more vehicles in this game? Let me know down in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. Xcel signing off.